Hello there. This is where the fun begins.
What's going on, guys? Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well. And in this video, we have a new look exclusively shown at D23 of the Ahsoka show. So we're gonna hop right on into it. This video, we're taking a read from the direct's article. I'm gonna have their full article linked down in the description down below. As it reads, Ahsoka Tano became one of the most popular faces in all of Star Wars after appearing in the animated series Star Wars: The Clone Wars, and her story continued in Star Wars Rebels, which is set over a decade later in the timeline right before the original trilogy, before finally making her live-action debut in Season 2 of The Mandalorian. After appearing in The Mandalorian, it was confirmed that Rosario Dawson would be headlining a Star Wars show of her own titled Ahsoka. Due to the ending of Rebels and her ongoing interest in Grand Admiral Thrawn in The Mandalorian Season 2, Ahsoka's self-titled show will feature the character in search of Ezra Bridger, the character from Star Wars Rebels, of course, alongside with Hera and Sabine Ren at her side. It was just recently revealed that actor Iman Estefani will be the one to portray Ezra Bridger in live action in the upcoming show. This here was reportedly just about confirmed from The Hollywood Reporter and multiple other sources confirming and talking about it. We have a video talking about that here on the channel now. As the article continues to say, it was previously confirmed that Sabine Ren would be played by actress Natasha Liu Bordizzo, but no official images or footage had been revealed of her in full Mandalorian armor. However, now that Disney's D23 Expo is finally here this past weekend, at the time of recording and releasing this video, fans have gotten their first glimpse of what the character is going to look like in the show. I would also like to mention the Ahsoka trailer was exclusively shown at Star Wars Celebration back in May, alongside with Natasha Liu being confirmed as Sabine Ren in live action, and was exclusively shown only there and not publicly online or anything like that. Of course, for very clear-cut reasons, we don't have it. However, of course, since then, the Ahsoka trailer has leaked online, and we have it here on the channel. It's linked down in the description down below for you guys to check out as well. I'd also like to confirm and clarify that this is not our first time seeing Natasha Liu as Sabine Ren in live action, as she was seen in the Ahsoka teaser trailer that was exclusively shown at Star Wars Celebration, as I had mentioned. From there, the article continues to talk about during Lucasfilm's presentation at Disney's D23 Expo in California, Dave Filoni revealed the first looks at Natasha Liu Bordizzo's Sabine Ren in the upcoming Ahsoka show. As you guys can see, the still image features Sabine looking at the mural of the Ghost Crew that she painted and created at the end of the Star Wars Rebels show. Another image features Rosario Dawson's Ahsoka Tano in some type of temple ruins as what it appears to be. However, I'm uncertain, so let me know in the comments section down below. I don't recognize this as the Jedi Temple that we see in Coruscant in the early prequel movies, so let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. And lastly, we have probably the clearest image of what Ahsoka is going to be looking like in the Ahsoka show here. An image of Rosario Dawson's Ahsoka Tano was also officially revealed, as the article says, featuring the character standing in the middle of a dark, empty room with some noticeable blue screen there in the back as well. She looks just about the same that we saw her originally in The Mandalorian Season 2 and also in the Book of Boba Fett, so it's cool, but there's really not all that much of a difference, if I'm being completely transparent and honest with you guys. However, as the article points out, the character's Luki, the head tails that Ahsoka has, have been confirmed to be longer in the Ahsoka show, something I haven't actually gotten around to ever talking about here on the channel. There were some other behind-the-scenes images and photos that I'll be talking about shortly here on the channel as well. The length of that matches what we see in The Mandalorian and in the Book of Boba Fett in this image. So essentially saying that the image that we just had right there showed that her head tails are the same length that we saw them in the Book of Boba Fett and also in The Mandalorian. However, there were other behind-the-scenes images going around seeing and showing that her head tails would actually be longer, which would be more accurate to her animated form that we see in Star Wars Rebels. So it's a little bit of confusion there, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Maybe there could be potential flashbacks or something regarding that could even actually maybe potentially mechanically explain why her head tails would be looking different. As the article continues, a continuation of Star Wars Rebels. When Ahsoka was announced, it was expected to act as a sequel to Star Wars Rebels. Ahsoka is still actively on the hunt for Ezra Bridger in The Mandalorian and throughout the Book of Boba Fett as well, even though it has been around 10 years since his disappearance at the end of Star Wars Rebels, with the original trilogy kind of taking that gap. So it wasn't a surprise when the other characters from the animated show were confirmed to be major characters as well in the Ahsoka show, Hera and Sabine Ren, and even Zeb. We haven't heard anything about Zeb, but he's gonna be there. Lucasfilm has been extremely secretive about who will be playing familiar characters, with the exception of Natasha Liu Bordizzo as Sabine. However, they still have not shown her face completely, giving us a full reveal. It's something I kind of honestly hope that they save for the actual show, which would be even cooler. And this image of her side is only a glimpse of what they have revealed. When it does come to the likes of who would be playing Hera and Grand Admiral Thrawn in live action, there still hasn't been any official word on who will play them, although Hera was seen and spotted in the Ahsoka trailer leaked at Star Wars Celebration in May. As I mentioned before, I have that video linked down in the description down below. They show Hera and her backside, so we don't know who she's playing her, but there's been various rumors and theories that have gone around. It's been rumored that Lars Mikkelsen, the actor that voices Thrawn in Star Wars Rebels, would be coming back in live action, but until Lucasfilm has spoken and broken its silence on the matter, it's still not best to establish any expectations, and at that, maybe even keep them low. And as our article reads, as I had just mentioned, Hera was also reportedly featured in the teaser for Ahsoka that debuted exclusively at Star Wars Celebration, but her face was not shown, just as Sabine's wasn't in this image as well. Many people have theorized that Mary Elizabeth Weinstein will be playing the Twi'lek, since she was cast in an unnamed role earlier this year for Star Wars, but only time will tell if this is true or not. From there, the article finishes up by saying, if this released image of Sabine proves anything, it is that Star Wars Rebels will be a must-watch project prior to Ahsoka. So if you haven't watched it, go check it out. It is amazing. The mural that Sabine is looking at in this image and in this still is extremely important to the last episode of Star Wars Rebels, and most of the characters that were featured on it have roles in the upcoming Disney Plus series as well, as it would be kind of coinciding as a Star Wars Rebels sequel and continuation. Let me know of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. I'd absolutely love to hear what you guys all think. What do you guys want to see here with the Ahsoka show? What do you guys think here about these new images? What do you think those Jedi ruins or those temple ruins of somewhat that Ahsoka is standing in could possibly potentially be? Let me know of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. I'd actually love to hear what you guys all think. Maybe some of your theories and speculations as well. I'd love to hear it. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it, as it really does help the channel, and check out Instagram on official Star Wars, more Star Wars other content, guys. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. May the Force be with you as always. Have a great one, guys. Peace out.